Okay, you're good.
Okay, I'm by name Samuel Michael. I work for Light for the World as a disability inclusion coordinator, and I'm also a senior disability inclusion facilitators. First and foremost, today as a Light for the World, we organize training on inclusive journalism in South Sudan, and the training is targeting journalists that are operating in this country. Today's training focus on terminologies that are being practiced in our media houses, like languages that are contributing a negative impact. Today's training we brought journalism from different media houses for them to be reminded, or for them to share what terminologies that are good for persons with disabilities. And as a person with disability, we have been experiencing this, if it is in radio, if it is in TV, or if it is in social media, or if it is in newspapers, or any source of what, any types of media houses, or also social medias. Today we had a lot of things that we discussed. One, we had presentation on disability understanding or disability awareness. We give this session to to journalists, so that they will know, or they can know what disability is, and also what the difference between disability and impairment. The other thing also we discuss the terminologies that need to be used when publishing information. We say that names like disabled, names like crippled, names like lambs, such names are being avoided by persons with disabilities. So the correct names are persons with disabilities, or maybe you can also call someone with the name or with her name. And the other thing also, once you don't know the person, maybe you can also ask what the person name. I think from there the person can able to introduce his or her name. The other thing also, we say that we normally use, or we normally believe that persons first before the kind of disability or kind of impairment that the person having. Also, we discuss about the barriers that are facing persons with disabilities, and of course one of it is attitudinal barriers, the attitudes that communities towards persons with disability, negative of community that affecting persons with disability. And once we say that negative attitude, we mean the negative, when we mean the attitudes that you or me, okay, thinking about a person's or persons with disabilities. The other thing also we discussed we thought of what is the institutional barriers, and of course institutional barriers means things that are not in place, or things that are excluding persons with disability. For example, in some of the institutions you can find that institutions policy are not inclusive, so meaning that we need to see on how we can adopt our policies. And there are barriers also. We discuss about communication barriers. We discuss about communication barriers and how we can communicate to persons with disability, whether he or she has a hearing impairment, or also the materials that we are using, is it printed in braille for persons with hearing, for persons with visual impairment. Also we discuss about how we can modify our system, okay, or for example journalism system to be inclusive. Also we discuss the last wait, yeah? Yeah, also the other thing is we also thought of physical barriers, and of course if you move across the country, especially in Juba, you will find that some of the structures are not accessible for persons with disability. By lack of ramps for persons with physical disability can access. So meaning that we need to see on how we can also improve the infrastructure of our buildings. To bring or to minimize these challenges that facing persons with disability, of course, as individual persons with disability, as also individual persons without disability, and community, society at large has a role to contribute to minimize these challenges. One, we need to make sure that we raise awareness to the communities, at least to also to avoid such negative attitudes that I shared before. And the other thing also on how to see we can bring our persons with disability to participate like any other persons without disability. Also, as a government has role, and of course, all of us know that South Sudan ratified UN Convention on the Right of Persons with Disability, and also signed, then also government ratified the optional protocol, meaning that government has big role to make sure that the implementation of this of the convention are addressed. And how can we address that one? Meaning that government at least need to give percentage of the national budget to persons with disabilities, so that the articles within the convention can be implemented. Also, media has a big role to raise awareness. And how can we raise awareness? Meaning that the negative names or negative terminologies that we have been posting in our in our newspapers or in any media source, meaning that we need to also to remove such languages, so that once persons with disability buy newspaper and passing through the newspaper, I can get the names that can import me. So my message to the government is that, and also society and community at large, let us raise hand up, and then let us work together so that we'll address the challenges that are facing persons with disability, and will also have big role to solve issues that are facing persons with disability in South Sudan. For now, I don't have much. I will say that thank you and God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Okay.